about our Father's business.
Crime mode.
Filled with His Holy Spirit.
That's a cheat code.
Holiness the standard.
We never fold.
We about to make a scene.
Episode.
About our Father's business.
Boy, we are back. Episode, is that 27? Viente Siete. Viente Siete.
I'm going to take your word for it, brother.
Hey, so we're back. This is the Not the Same podcast show,
Yes,
episode
sir.
27 in American English. We back like we never left. Want to let everybody know, if you see us on any other pages, man, come to the Not the Same podcast page on Facebook, Bookface, as a little kid used to say. You see us on Twitter. What up, Twitter? As the Detroit people say, what up, though? People on YouTube, salute, like, subscribe, and press that notification bell. You know what I'm saying? No
Show
doubt.
some love. Show some love.
Good to see everybody, man. Holler us in the chat. Let us know you here in the land of the living.
Yes,
And
sir.
like always, man, we need to know.
What's good?
Robert Dean, brother,
Yes, sir.
what is good?
What's good? What's good, man? I want to thank everybody who showed mad love the last couple of weeks, man. In the A, you know what I mean? Everybody who showed love at the event last Saturday.
Salute to them.
Off of Olive. I don't want to mess up. It was at Victory Church, and I don't want to mess up. I think her name is Doja.
Yeah.
But I don't know if I'm saying her name right. But I do want to say I appreciate y'all allowing me to come through and minister. Atlanta showed mad love. I met a lot of good people. Some people who knew who I was, and I didn't even realize it. And it's just a blessing, man, to be able to still be able to move and be able to minister on the mic, man, and have a good time and people rocking with you as far as the song. What's good with you, C?
What's good is our first single to our new project, Remnant Music. No Way officially drops tomorrow.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Mine is blown. Let's get it. Salute to us. We finished the project. Singles coming out, man. In a humble way, humble brag, humble flex.
Right.
You know what I mean? But yeah, man, I'm very grateful, man, that this thing is popping off tomorrow. No Way. You have a special sneak peek tonight at the end. We're going to play the whole song.
Yeah, man.
And if you like it, you can get it tonight. Early access. It'll be in your inbox tomorrow, 12 o'clock in the morning.
Yes, sir.
12 o'clock in the morning. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nigel. Our brother Nigel was in the comments saying, what's good? Let me put it up here so the people can see it. What's good, brothers? Peace and love and victory over you, brothers. Amen, brother Nigel.
Yeah.
Amen.
Nigel, that shirt got shipped, brother. So it will be to you soon.
Soon, in Jesus' name.
I mean, you're right across the river, so I don't know how long they're gonna take. But knowing, where the post office is, I don't know.
Hey, we ain't talk. We ain't. Hey, no going poster on this show. We would not go poster.
Nah. Lord knows, brother. Some of the stuff I've been through this week, but we talking about what's good.
Yeah. Now, let's get it started with this Faith segment. You might not be smiling at this, but Faith segment. All right, let me get the little situation left. Production is off tonight. Check this out. Here's the question, Robert Dean, and everybody that's watching, artists that's in here, all our friends that's watching, comment, say what up, what's good. The question for tonight is, for the Faith segment, as people, do we judge others based on who they voted for or who they didn't vote for? Be honest. Be honest. Robert Dean, as people, and you are people, you are brown people.
Yeah.
As a brown person, do you judge others based on who they voted for or who they didn't vote for?
You asking me personally, or you asking me period?
I ain't asking political correct question. I'm asking the Robert Dean special.
Yeah, I don't, man. It makes a break. It don't make or break me. Makes me no never mind. If you voted for over the top, then you voted for over the top. If you voted for the one line in CHH a couple of years ago in the back grinning like Joe Biden. Now he up front. You know what I'm saying? So if you voted for KB, KB, Tadashi, all REITs use that line. But No, I don't. I don't look at your political affiliation as you as a person. You got your reasons, man. You know, some people, you know, voted for Trump because of the views of the Republican Party, not necessarily for Trump. Some people voted for Biden because of they wanted Trump out of there. So whoever you voted for, man, as long as, hey, salute and respect to you. As long as you don't disrespect me, I have no issues with it, man. What about you, C?
Yeah, I have no issues, man. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna speak for people, then I speak for me. But no, I'll go first with me. Me, I judge nobody for it because my opinion of who's in office is not as high as most people. So, number one, God is on the throne, not to be all deep Acosta, but he is on the throne. God is sovereign, as people say. He gonna have his way. Things gonna move the way he wanted to move. You know what I'm saying?
Right, right.
And we are in his hand in the sense of that we're agents to do his will. Now, some people are very ignorant and they buck against it. But when it comes to political parties, me personally, man, like, I look down on nobody. Like, if you voted for Trump, I don't look down on you. Voted for Biden, I don't look down on you. You voted for Kanye, why? No, I'm kidding. If you voted for Kanye, you like Kanye.
Hey, they was hoping they got that free Chick-fil-A. You put it in almost a whole song, didn't you?
I mean, if you voted for Kanye, that's your business. You know what I'm saying? No hate. You know, whoever you voted for, that's your business. You know, I don't look down on nobody for whoever they voted for. But what I am on is, pray about it. Pray about it. Ask the Lord who to vote for. And, me and my wife was talking about this. This is crazy, but there was a few people that said, I prayed and, whoever I voted for, they ain't win. Did I miss it, Lord? Right? And here's the thing. Why does it mean you missed it if the Lord led you to vote for somebody, but they didn't win? You asked the Lord to lead you who to vote for. You ain't asked the Lord who was going to win. You get what I'm saying? But we asked the Lord, hey, lead me on who to vote for. Well, you just do what he asked you to do. And, if who you voted for didn't win, they ain't win. It just is what it is.
Still pray for the person in office, like you need to do now until the new person take over or whatever the case may be. But here's the thing: you said this last week, man, and I'm in full agreement. After this whole election thing is over, you still gonna get up tomorrow and go to your job. You know what I mean? You still gotta pay your bills. So I understand why the world on this election was so focused on, wanting change because of some of the ignorance. Mm-hmm. But at the same time, every black person who voted for Trump ain't an Uncle Tom. No. You know what I'm saying? And every you know what I'm saying? And, or racist or whatever the case may be. So only thing I can say is
hold on. Say it again. Every black person, what, brother? Hold on.
Every black person that voted for Trump don't mean they are Uncle Tom. I think because we get our own personal opinion and we're so passionate about what we want and what we believe, we'll turn judgmental on them in a heartbeat and crucify them for a lack of a better word.
Yeah, man. Like, whether it was Trump or Biden, whatever you was voting for, one thing we have to know that God is God. And if you're a believer, no matter who you voted for, well, let me say this, in the political circles, it's always like radical right, radical left type thing. Right. Either you radically conservative or you radically liberal. And there are some people that is literally like that.
Oh, yeah, I know a few.
And they like that with everything.
On both sides.
They'll be like that with anything. They'll be like that on Marvel movies, man. It got to be this way. And if it ain't that way, the devil. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's some people that's just like that. But then there's some people that most people, we don't live in a radical right or left reality. We live in a balanced reality. You know what I'm saying? Because on some issues, you is radically right. On other issues, you is radically left. And some issues, you're like, I don't care. You know what I mean? For some people, the situation about abortion is vital. You hate it. And, if you strong on that, you'll be like, I don't see how you can vote for somebody that's for the killing of babies that's 3 months old. But then some people may be like, well, it's their body. You know what I mean? Yeah. And whatever side you choose, that's your business. For me personally, I'm not with abortion. But if something happened, God forbid it was ever happened, that someone I love, they got raped, I may consider. I don't want them to have that baby. You know what I mean?
Right,
if your wife or my wife, you know, somebody violated them, I don't want to be forced out to look at this rapist baby to come out. But I am not for abortion. But for what I mean, that I'm showing this an example of that people are more nuanced than just radical one way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like there's a couple of things in life I'm really radical on. One, I'm radical that Jesus Christ is my Lord and Savior. Like I ain't got no doubt about that. There ain't no left, right, nothing. I'm Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior. You know what I mean? I'm also radical that I'm only be with my wife. I ain't going with nobody else. That's my wife. You know what I mean?
Right.
Some other stuff though, we talk about. You know what I mean? It is what it is, man. So, but to answer the question is that a lot of people judge people based on who they voted.
Yeah.
A lot of people assume if like Rob said earlier, if you black, you voted for Trump, they assume that you support an all-out racist. You may not. You may just like the policy. You may not like abortion. You may be for the fact of keeping the church alive, and you may believe that the Republican Party gonna go for that. You know, even though Trump may be ratchet. Or on the other end, you may be for all people being allowed into America, all types of shades and colors, all types of sexes and whatever. And you may be like, look, I don't rock with gays, but I don't want them to be blocked out. You know, that could be your opinion. Right. That don't mean you live that. That just be your opinion. So, you know, I just think we got to be careful with the overreaching reactions when it comes to that. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and play it, brother. It's
time. Is it?
I think so.
Is it? Well,
hold up. Hey.
The bad part, he didn't want to stop. That brother just wanted to get his boogie on.
I just wanted to get my boogie on.
Yes, sir. All the people that watching, man, say what up. Let me hear from y'all tonight. What's going on? What's on your mind? What's on your mind?
You cut me short too on my dance, man. I don't really appreciate that. I got a little like some bad break skirt. Let me.
That brother be walking in the chair, man. It's hilarious.
Oh yeah, and for everybody, if you heard a couple of weeks ago, I told y'all I was a Duke Blue Devil fan. This has literally got me kicked out the church for them radical folks. I'm still a Christian with a Duke Blue Devil shirt on.
Is you?
Is you though? Right.
Anyway, man, so next up, we got this song we're going to play by our homie Jus Ray. Somebody robbed Mitt while he was down in Atlanta at his last show.
Hey, brother, bless me, man. Let me tell this real quick, though.
Set it up,
Ray, if you listening, man, I want to let you know you blessed me. This brother walked up to me after I did my set in Atlanta and told me that he had been following me since 2015. It really blessed me because I've never met this man. He didn't comment on anything. Only thing he said, he's been watching and that the ministry of my music has encouraged them. Yeah. And it was just a blessing to get off stage and meet somebody, you know, a couple of weeks ago. And he performed this song Running. And the joint was dope, man. Like, you know, the live performance of it. And I told all the artists down there, hey, submit your music. We'll play it on the podcast because we're trying to get, you know, we're trying to be a what you call it, an outlet, a doorway, or whatever you want to call it for artists to be heard.
Big
so
facts.
Shout out to you, Jus Ray.
So this is Jus Ray with Jus Ray. I got to say it right.
Sound it out, brother.
Ray, shout out to my brother Jus Ray from the ATL. This is his song. What's that?
Hey,
ATL. V's up, ATL. I can't get it right. Let's go.
144. Running. Gotta go. Running. Can't stop me from running. Can't keep me from running. Ooh, we running. For Jesus, I'm running. For the kingdom, I'm running. Whole team, we running. Can't stop me from running. Can't keep me from running. Ooh, we running. For Jesus, I'm running. For the kingdom, I'm running. Whole team, we running. If I started running, why I'm slowing down? If you started running for the Lord, why you stopping now? See, I remember how far I done came in the kitchen, drinking grain, throwing up down the drain. I seen God heal a grown man of that thing. His power so ubiquitous, people couldn't explain. I gotta tell you that it restored my mind frame, and if it been good to you, then you should do the same. I'm enunciating cause I'm running. Can't stop me from running. Can't keep me from running. Ooh, we running. For Jesus, I'm running. For the kingdom, I'm running. Whole team, we running. Can't stop me from running. Can't keep me from running. Ooh, we running. For Jesus, I'm running. For the kingdom, I'm running. Whole team, we running. If I started running, I'm still running from the faith that I done summoned. Revelation from the summit. Haters thought that it was just a phase. I will fall back in a maze like a junkie with a crave. I will plummet, say me plus God equals winning. Super Bowl of the pennant. I've been down for a minute. They like, bro, why you grinning? Cause I know that I'ma come out with a victory. Jesus killed the grave, he defeated all the misery. That's the gospel, the basics. I'm still running.
Yeah. That was our boy Jus Ray from the ATL with Running. That brother had that kind of the New Orleans flow, man. Put me back
Yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
he did. Hey, when he
Same
performed
GD.
that bug, literally, he was running. I was tired for that,
Oh,
brother.
salute to that brother, man. Because C-Micah do not run on shows no more. This is a different era.
I never did. That same little bounce you just saw in this chair, the same joint you getting on stage. I interact a little bit. I do a little something.
All right, man. Before we go to the CHH segment, we just want to tell you, man, if you enjoying this podcast, be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to keep up with all that we have going on, as well to be updated when we go live. We appreciate your support. We truly appreciate your support. Like, follow, subscribe,
share.
If you're on right now, share. Let your people know what's going on. Let your people know what's good. Let your cousin know what's good. Let your uncle them know what's good. All right, man.
All the folks.
all the kinfolk. What's good?
Yeah.
All right, man. Let's get it with this CHH segment.
CHH segment.
Man, if we can't laugh at ourselves, somebody else will. I know we.
Hey, even if you don't laugh at me, you know me, man. I'll be cracking up,
brother. All right, man.
I'll be tripping.
Yeah, I be tripping too. Let's get into
this. I'm pouring water for all the default. Look like I got my little cup over this.
All right, brother, but I know he got some tonic or some pure vodka. That boy over there drinking pure alcohol.
I'm over it.
All right, man. So a couple of weeks ago, that's why Rob eyes always so. I'm kidding.
Oh, they always low.
Anyway, hold up, man. Let me shout out to everybody that's in there now, man. Shout out to your little brother Dwayne Hagens. What's good, bro? What's up, J. Kels? What's up, your little brother Dwayne? Say he liked that joint. What up, Just James? What's good, brother? What's good?
You see what it is, Just James.
Hey, man, don't start fighting already, man. Look, hold on. Let me put up what he just said.
I know
what up, brother? Oh, man, I'm just tuning in and Rob with that Duke hoodie. Ooh, boy, Dynasty and Rob over there drinking that 100 proof.
Hey, look, before I was redeemed, man, I just say I used to cheat, but them joints got stuck like this. They big for real, though. They big in real life.
Rob back in the day. No, I'm kidding.
My eyes big in real life, I promise y'all.
It's a double entendre. Rob used to rob. Anyway, man, so a couple of weeks ago, there was this award show called the Dove Awards, which is basically the award shows for CCM music, which is kind of like John Reverend. What's good, brother? How you doing, sir?
Real, what's good?
D Winder, what's good?
I'm aware, proud, no doubt. I got you, D.
All right, man. So a couple of weeks ago, there was the Dove Awards, which is basically a Christian version of Pop Awards, Christian pop.
Like MTV Awards, like back in the day.
MTV Awards, except less ratchet. Maybe we don't know what goes on in the background. I've been there one time in my life, but not as ratchet. Anyway, moving on to the next segment. So there's this group called Switch, and I can't remember what the name of the song is, but it's even in the madness. There's what's up, KG, K to the G, all the way from Toronto.
All the way from okay, you got my invite. What up, bro?
Brother, good to see you.
Canada,
my bad, not Toronto, but Canada, my bad. But so anyway, he was a part of this guy named Dove. What's his name? Dillon Chase was a part of the Dove Awards, and the name of this song that he was featured on was by a group named Switch, and I can't remember the name of the song, but it's like even in the madness there's peace. You'll surround me through all of your whatever. Look it up. Look up Switch featuring Dillon Chase. But it was a very hot song. It was very popular, right? So Switch invited Dillon down to be a part of the show. Hey man, rap on the song. Leamington, Ontario. All right, good to see you, Ontario. Our brother.
That's K to the G telling you get it right.
Right, get it right, brother. Get it right.
That's my city.
But back to the subject at hand. So anyway, they invited Dillon Chase to be a part of the show. He came on the show. He literally Symphony. Thank you, Just James. That's the name of the song. Symphony. So he came to the show. He performed his part, his rap part. His rap part, not even, I think it's like 12 bars. It's not even that long. So the brother go in, he do his thing. He goes to look, Dove Awards start posting. This was Switch live at the Dove Awards. He watches, he's not on there. So they edited Dillon Chase out. Dillon Chase is a Christian rap artist, CHH artist, as we like to call it. I would call him a vet. Dillon Chase has been around longer than I've been around, and I've been around for a minute. I'm seasoned, and Dillon Chase is well seasoned. So he's a very dope artist, nice guy. I've met him before. But what do you think about what happened to the CHH artist Dillon Chase at the Dove Awards? So as I explained, he was invited to come perform. All of a sudden, he performed. He did it live at the Dove Awards. They showed a playback. They showed a tape back, and all of a sudden, Dillon Chase is not on there. What's up with that? What do you think about it? People in the chat, Just James, KG, John Reveron, everybody, D. Wine, everybody, Dinah, what y'all think about that? This guy was literally on the song. The song probably sold a lot of money with him on it. I've heard it on multiple radio stations here in St. Louis. I heard it on Boost 101. I've heard it on 99.1. I forget, Joy FM. I'm sure it's on the what's the other the worldwide Joy FM. What's it called? K-Love. I'm sure it was on K-Love. That version, right? What do y'all think about that? KG, I mean, Just James says he didn't know that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
J.Carter say that's foul. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hagen say politics behind the scenes.
Yeah,
brother.
Definitely.
Look, bro, that is the big. Yeah. Hold on, let me get something. I got something for that. Hold on. This computer acting funny, but that is a big politics. Like our brother Hagen said. What do y'all think about? I think that is pure trash, right? That song numbers got ran up because Dillon Chase is a part of the song. Just what our brother Just James just said. Dillon Chase, in my opinion, helped catapult that song. Heard on the regular version. Heard the regular version. He said, blah. Right. Know what I mean? Miss Winder says, that's a shame. J.Carter says, Dove Awards be doing that type of editing stuff. Now that's ratchet. Yeah, man. Sam Stewart from Vegas. What's up, Sam? Your brother Sam.
His hot. Who's hot? His hot.
Club
He's
His
in
Hot.
The building.
Salute to the radio station. Everything you got going, brother.
Yes, man.
But
salute to you, Sam.
Yeah, that was trash to me, man. Like Dillon Chase is a well-respected artist. Well-respected. This is no rookie. This is nobody that just came in. This is nobody that just started last week. Shoot, this ain't no C-Micah or Rob. You know, we know I'm a guys. Dillon Chase, most people that's been around CHH know who he is. And they did homeboy like that. So it's been a lot of issues. Love you too, fam. Appreciate you, Sam.
Yeah, no doubt.
A lot of issues with the Dove Awards. Now they had some race issues too, but that ain't what we're gonna focus on right now. But one of the things I heard Rob say before is like, okay, that happened because he wasn't Lecrae or KB.
Yep.
You know.
Yep.
And that may be true.
It is true because if you remember a couple of years ago, KB gave a phenomenal performance. With I Believe That We Gonna Win, and it was like police brutality, racism, and I mean,
go ahead, brother.
What up, Scooter? The joint was lit. You know what I'm saying? KB did his thing.
Lil Thee,
this is what for everybody saying it's not cool. Wow, y'all are absolutely correct. But I'm gonna tell y'all something right now. Any award show does this, and it happens all the time. Even on the secular side of music. Country side of music, there's a bunch of performances, just like for those who watch the BET Awards or when the Source Awards, they actually have a gospel award section. And you never see any of those people win the gospel award unless it's a Kirk Franklin, a Mary Mary, a Marvin Sapp, a Smokey Norfolk, somebody who
Hold on,
What's
Rob.
up?
I don't want to pause you, but Scooter said he have to do some research. He don't know what happened. So basically, real quick, he was
Yeah.
on this song with Switch called Symphony that they play on Boost here, and Dillon Chase rapped on it. He went to the Dove Awards. They invited him down. He actually rapped live at the show, and when the Dove Awards rebroadcasted, they cut out his rapping part. So that's basically what happened, Scooter. Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah. So only thing I'm saying is it is foul. I agree with it, but it happens all the time. If they don't want you on there, they're gonna edit it, and it's gonna be super short. And the only people that really get a chance to enjoy the performance, to be honest, is the people live.
Yeah.
You know, I believe a couple of years ago, Flame went through the same thing with the Dove Awards. He had a big set with him, Mike, and not Spec, but Chosen Boy, when he had Chosen Boy.
Yeah, that's true.
And the joint was dope. What up, Anthony Bunch?
Good, brother.
Yeah, that another brother I met down in Atlanta.
Shout out to the ATL.
Yeah, no doubt. Dope brother. We're gonna definitely have to get him on, man, about his testimony. But
No doubt.
yeah, it happens all the time. What you think, C?
Yeah, I think it's the politics, like your little bro said. It's politics. It's you know, it's artist shaming, so to speak. But it saddens me because of who Dillon Chase is.
Right.
This is no average Joe, right? When Lecrae started, you know who was rapping with him all the time? Dillon Chase. They was like this. You know what I mean? He was on plenty of songs. This guy been around a long time. This is no guy, and he signed to a label. This is no unsigned artist. The group Switch, the song featured on, the label that owns that signed Switch, end up signing Dillon at this veteran state. He still got signed. You know what I mean? So to me, that is just so amazingly trash. You know what I'm saying? It's just so amazingly trash. But I'm not surprised. I am not surprised.
You got to think about the audience.
Yeah.
Like it's not it's no secret that rap is not the most popular, especially over here in our genre on our side. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like I say, it's a lot of people who get on. We know if you're in the CHH, and this is not a knock on them. So any Scooter just put something up.
Yeah, let me put this up right quick.
Yeah.
No. Let's see. Scooter says, I believe it's politics to everything. Unfortunately, gospel too.
Yep.
Of everything. Of you're not on a mega gospel status, parentheses, recognition status, underground somewhat. I'm not saying it's acceptable, but it happens. This is facts.
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Facts. It's big facts. Go ahead, Rob. I want you to finish your thought.
No, I mean, Scooter just pretty much just summed it up. But it just happens, man. Like, CHH is still believe it or not, as old as it is still in its baby stages as far as being accepted across all platforms. And
like he says, it's amazingly trash.
That's right. And the bottom line is not everybody gonna rock with you.
This is true.
I mean, you and I have talked about it on this show. Like I said, I got this Duke Blue Devil hoodie on. I've been kicked out of church for having devil on my shirt. So it just happens, man. And it happens in all genres of music, but it is trash.
You know, I would say this as we wrap up this point. I got a surprise point that I want to talk about. But you know, I pray for Dillon Chase. I pray, like right now, Father, in the name of Jesus, Lord, I ask you that you expand his ministry even more in the name of Jesus for what happened to him, because this dude has been solid for a long time. You know, my interaction with him one time, it was no problem. There was no issues. This dude was cool, and he handling his business. He's an example of what we can do as a independent artist. Like, this dude bought his own production, literally. You know what I'm saying? And he put on a show just like KB, anybody else, and he's totally independent. His DJ was his son. His son grew up and became his DJ. Like, I salute all that brother's doing. So, Father God, I just pray for this brother that he be expanded for what happened. You know, and God, you be his vengeance. You know what I'm saying? You take care of that and handle it. I'm gonna read what Hagen said right quick. Then I'm gonna move on. Whoever made that call was probably making a check. He might not be a believer, so he might not have understood what he did. Not everybody working behind the scenes is for ministry. It's just a job. That's facts, bro.
Hey,
big facts.
That's big facts. Hey, look, bro, you know we know.
It's so big of facts. I gotta say, yes, sir. It's big facts. All right, man. So look, this is other thing I want to pull up right quick. I'm gonna go back to our regular thing. So I'm gonna create a scenario, and I want all our people to, Y'all comment on this because we live in a place. Me and Rob operate in the CHH world, and we do a podcast. We do a podcast that's equally about CHH, the Christian faith, and sports. You know what I'm saying? And we are what you would be considered on the come up. You know, we're not where we want to be, but we're moving good. You know, we got people in the comments. We appreciate everybody. We got people that rock with us, that watch every week. We appreciate everybody, right? This is the question I have, right? In booking the artists that we may have, you know, it either be Rob or me. Most of the bookings we've had, you know, I may have knew the person, or Rob may have knew the person. I shoot them the text, you know, hey, yo, bro, can we do this? Okay, cool. You know what I'm saying? Or you know, Rob may have knew somebody. It been a timeline, but it's been some people we didn't know, and basically how I would reach out to them would be in the inbox on Instagram or Twitter, wherever. You know, I get an inbox and introduce myself like this. My name is C-Micah, you know, I'm Christian rapper, whatever, but I got this podcast with my brother, Rob Redeem. We play your music on our show, and we would love to get you on sometime. You know, hopefully you got time. And here's a link to the past shows, you know, with everybody that we have on. Let me know, you know, if we can work this out, what we need to do, right? And in this world that we live in, social media world, there's this thing called ghosting. And I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I don't like that, right? Because if you could be like, hey man, I'm a little busy right now, I don't have time. Can't you just say, hey man, I'm a little busy, I don't have time? Now here's the question, or here's the example I'm making. Rob Redeem, we're gonna play this role play. We ain't even practice. I'm just gonna tell you this. So we at a show, Rob. Say I'm C-Micah, we don't know each other, and I walk up to you, I'll be like, hey bro, I enjoyed your show. I like your music, man. Matter of fact, I play it on the show, and I played it a couple times on my podcast that I get. What would you say?
That's what's up, man.
Right, and then I'd be like, yeah, thank you, right? Something like that. That's what you would say, face to face, right?
Yeah.
Then, good evening, Miss Davis. Good evening, Miss Davis. Nice to see you. But look,
Mama,
face to face, right? I would say, hey, bro, hey, I like your music, whatever. You say thank you, right? The next thing I would say, hey, man, I got this podcast. I would love to get you on, tell your testimony or whatever, right? And what would you say?
Cool. Just let me know when.
Or you say, I'm a little busy right now or whatever, right? That's what you would do in real life. But would you, if the situation was reversed, I come and say, hey, man, I like your music, and you look at me bold-faced and just keep walking?
Nah, you know that ain't me. Nobody
would do that in real life, right? So the question is, all our people here, Lil T, John Reverend, my home, K to the G, Scooter. In real life, if that wouldn't happen, why is that acceptable on social media? Because if that happened in real life, what would you think about the dude? This dude is trash, right? You know what I'm saying? Scooter says, bro, I got stories. I believe you, bro. I believe you. But in real life, if that would have happened, I'm going to be honest. I am not a thug. I am so far from a thug. I've been in some fights. Never wanted to. Lost a couple. Won a few. But in real life, I've done it before with a lot of people's favorite artists. He's still one of my favorite artists. But I said it right in front of everybody. Because same situation type happened. Hey, bro, how you doing? And what had happened was we was at the same show. He saw Rob the day before and said, I'm excited to be on the show with C-Micah. And when I seen him, he said, hey, bro, do I know you? And I bust him out in front of everybody. I said, bro, don't make me bust you out in front of these people. I am not that type person, but I am that type when it comes to that. You dig what I'm saying? So why is that acceptable on social media? What y'all think? You know what I mean?
Because skirts get curds when you ain't in front of them. That's why. I don't. You already know how I handle the situation, bro. Hey, ain't nobody doing you are. Hey, let's just say she stopped me from getting locked up in Austin because it was about to go down. Don't, man. Look,
Brother J.Carter said I had CHH artists do it to me. Look, man. This is just in the podcast arena and CHH. Like, bro,
I pray for your boy.
Nobody in your life will bold-faced just look at you, because that would be the example of what's like literally happening. Because if they look at your post and just keep moving, so if this was real life, they would look at you and hear what you're saying, pick their head up and walk on. Brother, what Stephen A say, the gall, the illegitimate gall of someone to do something like that. Nobody wouldn't do that in real life.
Hey,
Man,
to me, if you do that, bro, you just disrespect me. That's just like, I don't know if the brother's still on here. Like when Anthony Bunce performed, like I went up to that brother and saluted him. And same way for when Ray walked up to me, if he would have walked up and I would have been like, you should have been listening to my music since 2015. You know what I mean? Like, or come on, man. These cats be gassed up, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
Man, I've heard people tell me, hey man, you know, I was a little busy at the time. What's that?
Scooter say before I answer the question, say the question one more time.
The question is, why is it acceptable for someone to do that on social media when no way ever in their life they would do it in real life? Nobody, if you ask somebody a question and if you just compliment somebody, be like, yo, your music is dope, there's no way in the world they will bold-faced look at you and just keep walking. You know what I mean?
That will cost you a few shanks.
Yes, James, that'll cost you a few shanks behind the bar. Hey,
facts, man.
Hey, man,
like,
big facts, man.
Ain't nobody on here being tough. Yeah. Social media is something else, man. I keep telling everybody, if I ask you a question on social media, that joint gonna say seen. Don't tell me you didn't see it. It told on you.
Yeah. And you know what, man? Honestly, because this has happened to me a few times, and a lot of people in the chat, I'm sure it happened to y'all. Scooter probably got stories for days. He's been doing podcasting and radio shows for years. I know he got stories for days. I know it happens and we deal with it, right? But on my public forum, since this is my show and it's Rob Redeem show, I'm gonna tell you, if you do that, you are trash. And you shouldn't do that. Repent, man, you trash. Because you ain't gonna do that in real life. And I'm not talking tough talk. I ain't trying to fight nobody. Ain't none of that. But keep it 1,000. Don't fake it. Bruh, that is trash.
Look, man. As a grown man, as a grown woman, man, and a grown woman, let your yes be your yes and your no be your no.
Look at this.
Flat out.
It happened to me today. It's all good though. See, this is, you know, it's all good, and I'm glad you good, man. But it's a lot of people that come into this space, this CHH space, that happens to, and they turn their back on God. Okay,
so I'm gonna give y'all a story before we move on. I'm gonna give y'all a story on how this can break somebody's faith. I got invited down to San Antonio, and I think I've told this story before, but I got invited down to San Antonio with a big time artist. Yeah. And let's just say most of the crowd was our Mexican and Latino brothers and sisters.
You don't want no problems with them.
They came down. Yeah. They were very, very, very disrespectful to the guy who brought us down there. So disrespectful that I didn't even go on stage that night. Yeah. Because of how they ransacked it and bombarded this guy for more money. And the next thing you know, about a month later, because we did a show in because I couldn't perform in San Antonio, he did another show in Terrell, Texas, and I got a chance to do my set in Terrell, Texas in front of my family, which was great. Here's my point that I'm making. After that show, I look on Facebook, my man name totally different. Yeah. He cursing out old boy. I mean, he's talking about you come back to my city and it's gonna be like that for you and your the B's and the A's and it totally turned him away from the faith because he saw that artist. That artist is actually who got him to give his life to Christ, and then for him to see that like face to face and how they acted, like they treated him like he was a little dude, and then tried to debo him for more money. Now that's behind the scenes, and I'm purposely, for the integrity of our show, not saying the name of the artist because that ain't what I do. You know what I mean? But it happens, man. I was literally I flew all the way to San Antonio, bruh, sick as a dog. Got down there. You know what I ended up doing on that show? Because I'm who I am, serving, put up the chairs. You know what I'm saying? I helped clean up. And the pastor came over and he thanked me, and that's what opened the doors for other stuff. But hey, when these artists act like that, man, but what we got to remember, it's like Lil Bruh said, and I'm gonna wrap it up. Everybody who rapping for CHH, man, ain't saved. Everybody ain't got that heart. They in it for the music and not for the ministry. And we got to remember that.
Yep. I'm gonna put up here what Scooter said. I remember opening up for a huge CHH artist here in St. Louis. We were in the green room and he looked at me like, why you back here? Groupies go outside. I had to tell them, we, all caps, on stage tonight, bro. You and me. He then said respect and kept talking to his entourage. I don't play. Hey, I don't blame you, brother. But look, I'm going to say this because, you know, when we talk about things like this, it'll get out and be like, you know, we being hard on people and you gotta show grace. And yeah, we show grace. But then at the same time, we got to be like Paul and call a spade, bro. Like, it is what it is. No disrespect, but that is disrespectful. Like what happened to Scooter, that's disrespectful. The same thing.
Call that man a groupie, bro.
Yeah, call that man straight a groupie to his face. Like, you know, that's for some saints, you know, maybe even Robert Dean. That dude might have got swung on right there in front of Jesus and then repented later. You know what I mean? And look, I'm not a violent brother. I don't know. It would have been like, but people, they'll check you on it. And this is the reality. This is what's so crazy about our great genre. And I love our genre. Trust me, brother. I love CHH. I really do. I love it with a passion. I love what we can do. I love the opportunities it gives people and the fruit from it. But here's the reality. The best artist is not popular in the world. So even Lecrae is great and everybody know who Lecrae is. Lecrae ain't no Ludacris. Ain't no hate to Lecrae. He done his thing. He's done a lot in this industry. But look, bro, this dude ain't the same as Kanye or nobody. You don't get to that level. Like Lecrae is like the best CHH artist, reached the most heights of any CHH artist. But at the end of the day, you are in a sub genre. So you in hip hop, and then you in Christian, and then you in gospel. That's basically your genre. You know what I mean? Now, Just James said, I can see Rob go Nate Dogg, LBC on someone for that.
Hey, look, this is what I'm gonna say. I just don't like, you know what I like, man? I don't like, that's all it is. Like I said, as a man or a woman, let your yes be your yes and your no's be your no. I just don't like the disrespect. And like what happened in Austin, and don't get it twisted. We not no bitter artists up here, like artists who
whatsoever.
We ain't made. What we're saying is these things happen. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? These things happen, and dude, if you don't want to rock with it, just say no.
Just say no.
Like just say no. Just say no.
I ain't got time. I'm busy. I don't like you. I can respect that.
I can respect you saying that.
As the hood folks, so I got respect for that. Respect without the T. I respect that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But just to be like, I ain't gonna say nothing because I feel like I'm gonna say something crazy, or I ain't gonna say nothing because who is he, or what is this podcast doing? Hey, it's all right.
And some people ain't gonna rock with it because of the numbers.
Hey, at the end of the day, for every no, we get 4 yeses. So it's all good.
For sure.
I was just sharing that because I know a lot of people experience this. So as we about to move on, we got a special treat for y'all. So we've talked about in the coming up weeks. Me and Rob got a project coming out called Remnant Music. It's dropping on Black Friday, November the 27th. But tomorrow we have our first single called No Way, featuring J.Carter and our sis Noelle Jones from right here in St. Louis. And it's a vibe. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Shout out to the old little song. It's a vibe. It's a vibe. Anyway, but yeah, it's a vibe, man. And the special treat is we normally play about 2 minutes of a song. We're gonna play the whole song tonight. No Way. And this song, like we say, features Noelle Jones and our boy J.Carter from Denver. Not Denver, really from
Colorado Springs.
What is it? Colorado Springs.
Colorado Springs.
Yeah, Colorado Springs. Yeah. So here, No Way full. When the screen unfreeze, everybody.
I want to freeze up now.
I know, right? The devil.
Yeah. Oh, it's J.Carter. Lord, I'm never gonna leave. Never will I turn back. You supply all my needs, way more than I can ask. You stayed down when I really was not. Couldn't see how you really love. Hot mess that I was though. Couldn't see how blessed that I was though. For so long, was trapped in my sin like oh so long. Like oh so long, now I'm set free totally, all is gone. I ain't trying to turn back. Absolutely no way. Lock tight, truly lock tight. I mean Glock tight. If I try to turn back, stop light. Every time I'm looking back on my life, I can't forget that you were right by my side. You rescued me and there's no change in my mind. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I'm never going back. No way, no way, no way, no way. I ain't never going back. No way, no way, no way. I ain't never going back. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I ain't never going back. I ain't going back. I'm looking to the future, real bright. Now the past is just a used to. Learn some valuable lessons. Now I trust the Lord regardless, every second, no guessing. Giving God all the praise while I'm counting my blessings. Cause I was out here tripe, living life foul and reckless. It ain't a secret that I'm far from perfect, don't deserve it. Yet you love me despite it all and said I'm worth it. I don't get what you see in me. It was you who put redeemed at the R.O.B. When I confess you set me free. Now because of your son, I'm free indeed. No longer living by chance, I'm safe out. I pray to you every chance I get. Faith out. Think I'm looking back? Nah, that's a never know. You rescued me from it all, had to let it go. Every time I'm looking back on my life, I can't forget that you were right by my side. You rescued me and there's no change in my mind. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I'm never going back. No way, no way, no way, no way. I ain't never going back. No way, no way, no way. I ain't never going back. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I'm never going back.
I ain't taking no chance, and I ain't gonna turn my back on you. Never do anything to lose ya, 'cause I love me some you.
Every time I'm looking back on my life, I can't forget that you were right by my side. You rescued me and there's no change in my mind. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I'm never going back. No way, no way, no way. I ain't never going back. No way, no way, I ain't never going back. No way, no way, no way, no way. Oh, it's a fact, fact, fact. Ain't no chance. I'm never going back.
Yeah. So that is the joint is dropping tomorrow, and I'm gonna put it in the chat. You can get it from us, or you can get it from iTunes, Apple, wherever you get your digital music. I'm gonna put the I was about to put the what you call it? Yeah, I put the little link where you can get it from us live. You know, get it right now. What'd you say? Did this brother
I'm
spit
gonna
it
help
out?
the brother out a little bit.
Yeah, help me out, brother. Help me out. I'm multitasking here. Multitasking. So, man,
for everybody said great song, love it. Hey, we appreciate it big time. Like, thank you.
These old dudes can still do it a little bit, little taste.
A little bit.
Anyway, man, let's move on. We're gonna move on to the sports segment.
Hold on one moment, brother. Nah, go ahead and go through.
Oh, okay.
Sports segment.
This brother. Oh, look at this. Look at.
You know what it is.
Look at this. Look at this guy. Look at this guy.
You know what it is.
Yes, James. I'm sorry in advance, brother. I'm sorry in advance.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That ACC schedule came out. I had to represent for the people. Hold on, one time for my East Coast folks.
That boy gonna break his headphones trying to rep on. Repping the devil.
Right,
What's wrong with him?
I'm ready.
Like the devil is blue. The devil ain't red neither. Anyway, we like you so deep.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do my East Coast. We trying to keep it gully over here, cuz.
Hold on. I got something perfect.
You better not say nope, bro.
Yeah, bro, I got to let this thing pop up. Hold on, bro. What the
Nope.
Anyway, all right, man. So NFL, man. So Steelers are still undefeated. They almost lost to the Cowboys, man. almost lost to the Cowboys. The Cowboys look real good about an 8th string quarterback. You know what I mean? But he looked good that day. But the Steelers pulled it on out for all our Steelers fans on here.
Can't do it, man.
You can't do what?
Cowboys just can't do it.
Yeah, but Dwayne Higgins, I missed the song. Play it again, brother. You gonna have to replay the show. You cutting it to the sports segment, brother. You got to run it back. But yeah, man. So in the NFL, man, like I say, the Steelers are still undefeated. Who they play this weekend? I believe it's I'm not sure. Let us know who they play this weekend.
Just James, no, what's on y'all schedule this week, brother?
Yeah, who y'all play this weekend, Just James? But anyway, the Steelers are still looking good. Cam got a win at the last second over the lowly 0-8 Jets. 0-8, bro.
Hey, boy, Cam was celebrating
I'm gonna tell you, man.
He was celebrating like he won his life back.
Cam be looking like, I don't know if y'all remember the first Friday when Smokey was in the chicken coop. Cam be looking like that, man. His eyes be all squinting, man. Like he has some weird side effects to that COVID. He had it. What is COVID-19? That boy got it at COVID-25 or something, man.
I think what it is.
Weird. They play the Bengals.
Bro.
Yeah, that's a win.
Yeah, y'all got
that's a win. Hey, I do like the Bengals though. They quarterback. I like their quarterback, but they ain't, they ain't ready yet. They're the young.
Yeah, not for them.
Yeah, man. So it looks like Scooter said, man, it looks like it's Pittsburgh's year so far, but we got to see because Pittsburgh, they'll be rolling there, getting the playoffs, and then their offense will get questionable sometime. And Big Ben either got COVID or he around somebody with COVID, so I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I mean? Brother Hagan says, I love seeing the Cowboys struggle. Bird game, that means fly, Eagles fly. He's an Eagles fan.
Right.
But Eagles are like right around.
3. Yeah, they got
no hate. Wins. But you know what? I can't hate on Eagles. I really can't hate on the Cowboys because the Eagles or the Cowboys can still get in the playoff because the NFC least is terrible. Terrible.
They can still win their division, man. They can still win their division.
Ain't that something? That is crazy as I don't know what. That is totally crazy. So Russell Wilson lost last weekend, I believe. Sorry. Sorry, brother.
Nigel.
Sorry, brother Nigel, but
hey, don't be bragging about first place and you only got 3 dubs, bro.
Yeah, man. I mean, look, bro, like,
no.
Do that, man. Don't do that, bro. With 3 dubs, you know what I'm saying? John Rever said St. Louis on lockdown for 4 weeks. Is it? I don't know.
Hey, let me stay in my podcast zone. I don't even want to think about that right now.
Hey, when it was on lockdown, I did the same thing I'm doing right now. So I don't know. Patriots won, though. Yeah, they did. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. Rev, a big Patriots fan.
Why? Nah, the Patriots been good for a long time, man.
And he from up there, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, for real? All right. Man. Like, they've been good for a long time. They've been good for a long, long time, man. One thing about Cam, man, I'm not sure he's going to come back to form, man. Like, this may be it, bro. This may
New England is where careers go to die.
If you're not Tom Brady.
That's all I'm saying.
Speaking of NFC least, speaking of Tom Brady, bruh, that boy looked like some fresh Oscar the Grouch from the Sesame Street trash, brother. Who says Antonio Brown's gonna make it break the Bucks? Well, the first game he broke him bad, brother, because Tom Brady had like 4 interceptions.
Yeah,
Drew Brees was looking like all-star. That they little backup. I forgot the little running back type backup dude they got. He was throwing touchdown, man. And now, me and you talked personally, and you said you think it could be just the fact that the Saints are just better than what we think.
Way better than what people giving them credit for. The Saints ain't no slouches, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And Brady looked like he looked. I mean, he did.
Like boo-boo water. Yeah.
He did, but he had a bad game. So he'll bounce back.
Look, I ain't lost faith in Brady now. I ain't gonna go that far. I ain't lost faith in Brady. Y'all. He's still Brady. I still think he one of the GOAT quarterbacks, man.
And Newton looking like it's cold up there, brother. It's cold.
A lot of brown people can't deal with coldness, man.
Especially the ones that wear too tight shorts. You can't. Brother, you didn't go to Miami. You went to New England. That boy kneecaps cold.
Never be cold because everything on him is tight, brother. The only thing ain't tight is that haircut, brother. But everything on Cam Newton is tight, bro. Everything.
Hey, that
begging
boy
for
knee,
air.
yeah, I'm telling you, his kneecaps are cold. You can't with no cold kneecaps.
That brother got to take them huggers off, man. I ain't gonna fill in the blank, but brother, you use your
Yeah.
imagination. He got to take them junks off, man.
Look
Why
at
that brother
Petty
be
D
looking like a
interview.
church? Look, I ain't trying to get on Cam because I salute black quarterbacks. There's not enough of them, brother. But man, why that man be looking like a church mother, man? That brother
Yeah. He be having the hats and everything. Yeah, he be freezing in his leggings. He do.
All right, man.
We'll move on from Cam, man.
Yeah. Salute to him though, man. I'm glad he got a job. Let's move on to the NBA. Look, I had this whole script, man, but the first thing I want to say about the NBA, Russell Westbrook has requested, I don't know if y'all heard, all my brothers, Russell Westbrook has requested a trade from the Houston Rockets.
Yeah.
Where y'all think he gonna go? I'm hearing they already talking to Charlotte, which seems goofy to me. I think they're still getting the playoffs because they're in the East, but it's weird.
Not really though, because he signed to Jordan. Jordan owned the squad.
That's true.
So
what up, Mark?
Jordan may give him,
big step amp coming soon.
Yeah. We're waiting on that.
Yeah.
Jordan to give him what he need to try to make being that Jordan the owner of Charlotte, and it's a good marketing tool. So getting them out there, they'll probably give up what's his name? Rozier.
I got loud on one more thing back to the Hager said he need to stop trying to be cute, talking about Cam put some clothes on.
All right, we're gonna get off. We're gonna get off Cam, Rev. We're gonna get off Cam, man.
Yeah, but like Hagen say, man, wherever Westbrook going, he ain't gonna win. I don't know, man. In the East, you can get to the playoffs with a trash record. So you know what I mean?
Unless he team up with Giannis.
Yeah. I don't even think, but you know, Giannis is a big Westbrook. They the same thing. Guards people that go to the goal, you know, like with unabandoned rage, can't shoot threes and just dunk. Yeah. So it'd be two Giannis. It'd be a small Giannis and a big Giannis. Like that ain't gonna make sense. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I just don't think going to Charlotte you name me one other Charlotte player. Okay, I'll wait.
I'm trying to think I can't think of nobody.
You think of that 2K roster? Nah, brother, don't do it.
Yeah, it's true, man.
You can't do it. The draft. Am I excited about it? Yeah.
No. Are you?
No.
Just James says, who's excited for the draft? I'm not, because I don't think this draft is trash. I think all the good players are gonna be at the bottom of the draft, actually. You know what I mean?
It's gonna be some come ups. 13 and no, I think Melo gonna do good, man. He's been playing professional ball for quite some time. So I think Melo, the ball brother. I think he gonna be decent.
I gotta see it. I don't know. I just gotta see it. I think who has the best chance for success is James Wiseman out of Memphis. Not because he's out of Memphis, because he quit on us. But anyway, so I don't respect that. But if he goes to the Golden State Warriors, he's in a no-lose situation. James Wiseman is 7'1", left-handed, and is athletic, which means all he got to do is catch lobs. That's all he got to do. And play rebounds, block shots. He can be
and get rebounds.
Supersized Clint Capella, basically. Same thing.
Yeah.
You ain't got to worry about no jumpers or nothing like that. You know what I mean? You know, just James say Wiseman is a beast. You know what I'm saying? Imagine that, because the Golden State Warriors are going to be complete next year. Right now, even without KD. Remember, they won championships without KD. You know what I mean? So anyway, hey man, say this stuff you want to say about Dan Le Batard before we get up out of here, man.
Hey, salute to Dan Le Batard. So one of his producers, ESPN, did some cuts because of COVID. You know, everybody's suffering financially. And they came in, they cut him. They cut one of his main producers of the show, the Stooges or whatever it's called, with him, his dad, and I think it's a lady on there now. Long story short, Dan Le Batard was highly upset about it because ESPN didn't consult with him. And like a real G, he was like, yo, we bringing you back home. I'm going to pay your salary. Now, that's boss moves. You know what I mean? Like saying ESPN not going to pay you, but I'm going to pay you because you do such a good job for the show and nobody consulted me in it. So shout out to Dan Le Batard, man. I don't really watch the show too much unless I'm like catching it. Right. But that was a G move right there.
Yeah, I agree, man. Like he's good. You know, that was an awesome move.
Salute,
man.
Respect.
Salute and respect. Rob, I want you to tell them about this financial stuff we got going on. You probably ain't got this. You got the script, brother.
I tell you what, I am gonna talk about it. So we in episode 27, and for everybody who rocking with us, we would like to say, you know, if you like what you're hearing, like we said, like, subscribe, share, you know, tell people about the podcast. But if you want to support us and what we're doing, you know, you can go to notthesamepodcast.com/support.
Yep.
And you can, you know what I'm saying, support us in any way that you would like to support us financially. We're trying to get this on. We talked about guests earlier. When we do get some guests, they want that Skrilla to come on. You know what I mean? They're not coming on the love. They want to come in on the paper. And, you know, we're doing whatever we can. So, like I said, if you want to support, then just go to notthesamepodcast.com/support. And, you know, whatever it be, we appreciate it.
We definitely appreciate it. I'm going to try to put it into the chat where you can find it, man, because we appreciate everybody watching, man. And if you feel so led, you know what I mean? Because, you know, some people feel like, yo, I really like these brothers, and I would like to help what they got going, stay alive, brother. I ain't trying to do that right. I'm trying to do a million things at once, but yeah. So we really appreciate y'all, man. Like, we're so honored. You know what I mean? And we got we working on the Cash App, Nigel. I'm glad you said it. Yeah, I'm gonna handle that. But soon we'll put that up, man. But if y'all want to do it, whatever, we appreciate it. We're not begging. We are not beggars. We're not with that. No. We both got jobs, and you know we'll be all right. But God may place on your heart. You may want to do something. You know what I'm saying? No. And I'm gonna say, let the Lord use you. You know what I'm saying? No. So I appreciate y'all for real, man. So this has been Not the Same Podcast. We'll be back again next week, live and direct.
One more thing.
What's that, Rob?
Y'all make sure y'all go and if y'all like that song, go ahead to the podcast. Go ahead and pre-order. If you got Spotify, if you got iTunes, you got Google Play, Tidal. I don't care what you got.
Or our website. The link is on there.
Yeah. Go to the website. That's the easiest way to get to it. Go ahead and order that joint if you like what you have, and then on Black Friday you'll get the other 9 songs to go with the one that you get tonight. You know.
Yeah, man. So
separate purchases, though. Separate purchases.
So yeah, man. Once again, man, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And this has been Not the Same Podcast, and we are out.
About our Father's business, crime mode, filled with this Holy Spirit, that's a cheat code. Holiness the standard.